SmackDown Hotel tweeted it. So many people have talked about it. I know by now you guys have already heard. 2K confirmed that MyFACTION will still feature exclusive versions of Superstars. And then SmackDown Hotel put, honestly, I don't think this is a great incentive for people to play it. If then you can't use these models in other modes. You know, what really bothers me the most is that I'm actually one of the very limited few people in this community that's actually looking forward to MyFACTION. Now, I know there's people out there that are excited for MyFACTION. They enjoy the card collecting element of it, just like you do in other sports games. But doing this just feels so toxic and desperate because they lack content in the mode itself. All right? So their selling point to get you to jump on this mode, besides the few things that they added and they brought back from last year, is that the unique character models and attires are strictly for MyFACTION. WWE fans have seen some of their favorite superstars transition and evolve from their attire to their overall look. It's not unusual for even the biggest names in sports entertainment to experience a rebrand. In MyFACTION, players will find some of the most coveted, historic, and current looks for superstars and legends. Many of these looks are exclusively available in MyFACTION, making it just a little more special. No, it's not. It's not making it more special, and this is coming from someone that enjoys that element of team building and card collecting digitally in these sports titles. All right? When I'm playing NBA 2K, if I feel like using historic teams and historic players, most of them, I would say about 90% of them are available outside the mode. So it drives me nuts to believe that these guys are actually serious thinking that this is a good selling point. I don't know who's behind this mode and thought this was a good idea to bring it back. And there's so much more positive things to talk about, right, than this major negative, but it's definitely something that needs to be addressed and, you know, brought up because it's painful, man. It hurts. It hurts as a fan of, you know, the WWE game, being part of this community and wanting to enjoy a mode where everyone can go in there and find something fun to do besides this right here. You know, trying to get these cards through packs or grinding for them, but not being able to use them elsewhere is just crazy to me, especially when some of these legends are crucial superstars that belong in the rest of the game. Like, it's confusing for sure, man. And I just thought that I would do this segment here, make it a video, talk about it live on stream as well, because it really bugs me, man. It really does. It does. They did it last year, and people had to mod and you know, bring them into the rest of the game through community creations. And obviously, 2K heard our complaints, and they gave us a pack of free superstars that were from, you know, the MyFACTION stuff. But this is no good, man. They need to address this sooner rather than later. If they can't do it this year, then all right, whatever. Make sure you get it done for 2K24, because this is crazy, man. It's going to be wild, man. It's going to be wild if this is the trend that they're going to do going forward. I don't like the locked content behind one mode, especially when the best part about the WWE 2K games have been how much freedom that we have with our creation suite and now bringing back advanced entrances and just the whole idea of creating your own show with whatever legend and wrestler you want is what's always been enticing about the game. For them to do this is kind of like shooting themselves in the foot. It's not unique, it's money hungry, and it's toxic. It just sucks.